here.
To introduce the starting lineup. First, the visitors from Denfeld. Starting in goal, number 0, Logan Bradford.
Good afternoon, everybody. From Mahtomedi High School, it's a Friday afternoon matinee as the Mahtomedi Zephyrs boys soccer team welcomes in the Duluth Denfeld Hunters here on a beautiful Friday afternoon. We can get away with it because school hasn't started yet as the Hunters starters being introduced. Thanks so much for joining us here on SCC Sports this afternoon. On behalf of all of our crew, here ready to kick off our fantastic season of covering high school action around the East Metro here on SCC Sports. I'm Patrick Lilia for the crew down in the truck and up on the roof above me. Hunter starters continuing to be introduced. Game time temperatures in the lower 80s. Some wispy clouds in the sky. Not a lot of rain, as many of you probably aware, so not a threat of that this afternoon. The Hunters in the road whites today. You see there, kickoff temperature about 75 degrees, relatively low humidity, a little bit of a breeze, but it'll be pretty warm down there on that turf field.
Number 5, Grady Severson.
As the Zephyrs starters
Junior mid, number 7, Jack Lindstrom.
start their introduction with Jack Lindstrom following the senior Grady Severson.
Junior mid, number 10, Parker Moss.
Parker Moss, who we'll talk
Senior wing, number 11, Anderson Martin.
about more in a little bit as we'll go over the 2025 recap for the Zephyrs, a team that reached the conference final. I should say a conference final, I beg your pardon, the section final. One game away from state, but unfortunately fell to St. Paul Como Park.
Sophomore, number 20, Landon.
Very even record at home, 4-4-1 on the year where the Zephyrs a year ago in 2025, 9-7-2 overall. Zephyr starters continuing to be introduced here. Last year, the Zephyrs doubling up in their meeting against the Hunters, 6-3, the final, the victory up in Duluth last year, beating the Hunters. Now we'll take a look at who are Duluth Denfeld. 146 miles away, up by 35, part of Section AA in the Lake Superior Conference. Conference rivals include Hermantown, Duluth Marshall, Grand Rapids, Duluth East. They're a rival as well, but they're not in the Lake Superior Conference, so you can throw them in there as well, but not conference rivals technically. Let's look at who are the Hunters. Likely a lot of you tuning in not familiar with today's opponent. One of the two major public high schools in the Duluth area proper. See some Zephyrs players having a pregame huddle out on the field where we break for action. I'll take a look at our players to watch this afternoon. Parker Moss, the junior midfielder for Mahtomedi, will be our player to watch for the Zephyrs today. Moss last year had 9 goals. Leading returning goal scorer for Mahtomedi. Still waiting for the teams to break their huddles. Officials now walking out onto the field. With the setter carrying the ball. He sets it down on the Block M logo at midfield. We'll take a look at the previous meetings between these two. The teams taking the field. Mahtomedi having won 9 of the previous 10 meetings going back to 2015. Pretty much an annual event other than the unfortunate COVID year of 2020. You see there the series going back to at least 2015 with an annual meeting every year except for that one. As we are set to go, as the Hunters kick off, and they will send it in deep to the Mahtomedi end where it'll be pulled in the goal box. And we're underway. Let's send away off toward the far side. Hunters able to push it through again as it'll be to the left of the goaltender Davin Wise and out the back for a goal kick. As they'll just leave it off as the Zephyrs send it back toward midfield again. Zephyrs able to flip it downfield as it'll be held up as the offside flag was going to go up. Kicked high through the air, back across the midfield line the other way, as it'll come free back to Wise in the goal box. He's got the gold to match the navy blue of the Zephyrs home kits. Zephyrs work it back toward midfield in the direction of Maximilian Pollock, the senior captain. Now for the Hunters, turned back Christian Levine. Is able to thread it through. Back toward the box, play dangerously as we'll get a whistle on the back line. So they're going to say it went out first. It'll be a corner for the Hunters. They'll take a look at that last rush for Denfeld. Charlie Vidovic will take the corner as our player to watch for Denfeld as he sends it through the crowd all the way off to the other side, and it'll be a throw-in for the Zephyrs. A little over 2 minutes into the game. Laid back as the Hunters continue to apply some pressure. Zephyrs send it toward midfield as it'll be able to be pushed into the Hunters' end. Works in toward the far corner. And it'll be a goal kick for Denfeld. Hunters back across midfield with it as it's sent in the direction of Levine as Levine got tangled up offside. Zephyrs send it back into the Hunter end. Trying to make a play on it is Anderson Martin for the Zephyrs. He does a good job to keep things moving forward. And he gets tangled up with Boris Keller of the Hunters. And a throw-in will come for Denfeld. Long throw-in comes in the direction of Vidovic as Vidovic was unable to advance it ahead. Now following up behind the play is Levine, as he was opposed on the other side by Jackson Jacobs of Mahtomedi. Thrown toward the net, and they score off the throw-in. It found its way right in front for a Hunter chance, and I believe the goal is going to be for Madden Stone. A long throw-in that found its way right in front of the Zephyr net. And the Duluth Denfeld Hunters, 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the game, have a 1-0 lead. We'll take a look at the celebration on the replay. Well, the Zephyrs find themselves in an early hole, 1-0 Denfeld. It's a beautiful throw-in. It's found its way right in front. You don't see throw-ins typically quite that aggressive, but we've seen a lot of aggressive play out of the Hunters so far in the first 5 minutes, and it pays off for them with the early goal. Seeing the forwards being aggressive on the defensive side as well, looking to force turnovers as they'll come in for another chance, possibly Severson back to cut it off for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, I thought 10 scored the goal. That's not bad.
Zephyrs will have a free kick from deep in their own end. Hunters able to knock it down near midfield.
At 37 minutes into the game, number 9, Daniel Valdez.
So they will actually credit Daniel Foldis with the goal. Hunters probably don't care much. They all count the same. They do have that 1-0 lead as a result. So it's actually Foldis and not Stone officially credited for the goal. Ball drifts back into the Mahtomedi end where it'll be played in the box. Hunters again showing some aggression in the Mahtomedi end of the field, trying to force a takeaway. Zephyrs send it across midfield as it stretches its way toward the box. It's coming up aggressively to make the play as the Denfeld goaltender. Logan Bradford. Vidovic is able to get a chance ahead for Levine, and the save had to be made by Wise. He dropped back out of the box. Zephyrs defensively looking to push it ahead the other way as Landon B couldn't get a lot on it, and that allows the Hunters to keep it right in the attacking area. Now to take a look at that save a moment ago. Back toward midfield as Stone got tied up. It'll be a free kick for the Zephyrs as they'll come back across midfield. It'll be played ahead by Parker Moss. His pass intercepted. Landon Beek looking to get it ahead for Caleb Nyquist. If the Hunters again will intercept, and they'll float it back into the Zephyr end. Goaltender elects to throw it this time. It was a hard throw as it's taken the other way by Stone. He's able to float it out in front. Having to make a quick save with a bunch of traffic again is Wise as he floated back toward midfield. The Hunters have been all over the Zephyr end of the field so far. Zephyrs have been playing on their heels a little bit as the Hunters continue to be on the attack. Approaching 9 minutes gone here in this first half. Daniel Foldis had the goal for Denfeld. Trying to set up the crosser, it was intercepted. Hunters will make the game's first substitution, led by head coach Scott Anderson.
In for the Hunters, number 15, Malachi Smitke.
Malachi Smitke coming into the game for Denfeld. Severson on the throw. Jack Lindstrom trying to work across midfield. Handball will push it the other way for the Zephyrs on the free kick. Zephyrs angle it toward the middle of the field as it's knocked down. Martin over toward the near side. Angled in by Nyquist, and a little bit out of reach. He was trying to get Pollock coming through the middle. Hunters will throw from the far side. Angled off toward the far side for the Zephyrs, as it'll be a throw-in for Mahtomedi.
And for the Zephyrs, number 9, Anders Nelson.
Anders Nelson will check in. If the chance comes in front, Zephyrs just unable to connect, and then floated out the back for a goal kick. Coaches Elio De La Torre, Efren Chino, and Irvin Herrera Gonzalez for the Zephyrs. We'll take a look at that last sequence from Mahtomedi. Zephyrs able to force the turnover with Pollock, as then a foul called. Moss will take the free kick. Everybody lining up in front of the net. Moss will try to angle it over the bodies. It glances its way back free and an offside against the Zephyrs anyway. Well, the Hunters will take the free kick from inside the box.
Hey, yo, wait, move around. Hey, help him out, move him.
So did have a stoppage. Do not see if a card was issued.
Yeah.
Free kick carries all the way back into the Zephyr end.
Don't switch hands.
Zephyrs will have the goal kick from their box. And they'll just drop it short. Hunters on top 1-0 as we creep toward the 15-minute mark of this first half. Goal that was scored by Daniel Foldis that came off a really good throw-in. Zephyrs will have the free kick coming here.
In for the Hunters, number 13, Callan Sumala.
Bradford picks it up off the turf. Zephyrs hoping to start another run to the section final and hopefully able to get through it this time. It'll come back in toward Bradford. It's in that pink keeper's kit. Comes free back into the box, but the Zephyrs just weren't quite able to corral it. Saunders Nelson was the one closest to it for the Zephyrs. Ball ricochets back toward the near sideline as Lindstrom tries to turn it up. Pinballs its way back toward the box as headed back now by Severson. Nice takeaway at midfield by Levine. It's Levine that has it taken away in kind by Parker Moss. It's Moss trying to stretch out Nyquist as he races after it, but the Hunters will be able to screen him off of it first. Will be a throw in. Zephyrs did get awarded the throw-in, so they stop play to reset that. Throw in comes in toward the box as it pinballs its way back out onto the far side. Hunters will try to run at midfield. Pass ahead was disrupted as Levine was trying to come through. Ball works its way back toward the far side in the Mahtomedi end. Well, the game has slowed down quite a bit from our early, somewhat more frantic pace. The Hunters were very aggressive in the offensive zone in the first 10 minutes of the game or so. Forwards playing aggressive defense, and the Foldis goal. Hunters have backed off a little bit. The Zephyrs trying to find a way to get this game equalized. Works it in toward the back line, but won't be able to be kept in. It'll be a goal kick for the Zephyrs, it appears.
They're pissed.
Some folks down on the sidelines not happy about the goal kick being awarded. That'll be floated out of play on the far side. Hunters throw from the far side as it'll come in toward Wise. It'll go out the back line. Looks like it'll be a corner for the Hunters. This will be their second corner of the day. Zephyrs haven't had a corner opportunity yet as we are about to pass the midpoint of the first half. Headed down and ends up out the back line for a goal kick.
In for the Hunters, number 12, Thomas Olpa, and number 24, Carter Up.
Zephyrs will have another free kick from deep in their end. Hunters play it down in toward the near corner. It'll go out for a Mahtomedi throw. Past Moss and toward midfield. Now Nelson looking to set up Moss, but a little bit behind him. Hunters send it back the other way. Lobbed ahead toward Pollock as Pollock will get there first. As Pollock generates some room, drops it off as trying to come through was Benicio Macias as the ball will work its way back into the left corner. Now back out for Lindstrom. As Pollock puts one toward the net and Bradford picks it up. Goes off the head of Pollock as offside. Well, the Hunters scored less than 5 minutes into the game. If you're just joining us, Daniel Foldis officially credited with the goal. Thanks for spending some time on this Friday afternoon with us. Macias able to wind his way between a couple of Hunters. And as it knocked away by Stone. Vidovic couldn't keep it on his foot. Now Vidovic has it back. Vidovic dribbling his way to the back line. It'll be a corner.
Any front ball? Not there.
It's your guys' first option. Should be the wing back.
Turn fast.
Vidovic sends it through from the corner. Comes out. A chance will go over the top of the net. Holding his face in his hands after that attempt for the Hunters. I believe that was Malachi
And for
Smitke.
Zephyrs number 13, John Klebeck.
John Kubek checks in for the Zephyrs here. Approaching 15 minutes to go in the first half. Over for Chelbeck. It's Chelbeck as it played out of bounds. Gabe Ojibwe couldn't quite play it off of Chelbeck, so it'll be a throw in for the Zephyrs. Stretch through for Pollock as Pollock, a nice slide tackle from behind by Vidovic. Zephyrs will have their first corner opportunity of the match so far.
Everybody mark. Yeah, my bad.
Nyquist will take the corner for the Zephyrs. Comes into the box, headed down. It'll go off the side of the net, and a goal kick for the Hunters. Goal kick carries back across midfield. Vidovic tied up as it'll be played back for Nyquist. Nyquist trying to get away from a couple of Hunters. Hunters will come across midfield. Stretch pass ahead is sent back the other way by Severson. Vidovic loops it into the far corner. That'll be a throw out of that far side.
And the Zephyrs number 20, Landon Beek.
Landon Beek back for the Zephyrs. So Ojibwe on the near side.
Hold.
Pollock near midfield.
Hold.
Back to play it is Bradford. He'll let it come into the box and pick it up. Nyquist was the one who was trailing on the play. Carries all the way back deep into the Zephyr end of the field. Vidovic near midfield. Thomas Appel blocked the chance for the Zephyrs to send it back upfield as we'll get a handball.
Watch long. Drop Jack. Just long. Watch it.
Jack Skrokowski looking to throw in, but then he'll be subbed out. The Hunters making some subs as we approach the final 10 minutes of this first half.
Number 7, Christian Lahidi. And number 2, Carson Resislo.
Bradford holding on to the ball as we about to go under 10 minutes to go in this opening half. The Hunters still on top 1-0. Looped in on toward the near side in the Zephyr end.
Need one. Away, Jackson.
Levine trying to center. It'll be deflected off the back line. Corner kick coming for the Hunters.
John, get on the post. Parker on the post. Parker, sorry. Over. Out.
And for the Hunters, number 14, Brian Seagull.
Hunters playing it from the far side as now the Zephyrs will clear it up the far sideline. It goes out, and another Hunter throw coming in.
And for the Zephyrs, number 12, Abe Jansen.
Abe Jansen checking in here for the Zephyrs.
And in for the Hunters, number 4, Hewitt Newman.
And Hewitt Newman in for the Hunters as we see what's in store for these final 8.5 minutes of this first half. That we've talked about in the early going, the Hunters were very aggressive. They got that early goal. Now they've pulled back a bit. Haven't seen that same level of aggression that they had in about the first 10 minutes of the game. Zephyrs have had trouble finding quality chances. They've only had the one corner kick and only one real Great chance to collision almost at the other end, as it'll be Wise finding the loose ball. Chelbeck up for Nyquist. Nyquist working the near side. Nyquist chips it out the back, and a goal kick for the Hunters.
Doesn't Andrew, our master control, make sculptures and shit like that? Yeah, he was telling me.
And the Zephyrs, number 11, Anderson Martin.
Anderson Martin will check back in for Mahtomedi.
Jason something? Jason Randall.
Nice job on the slide tackle by Jansen. He took it away, sent it out of bounds on the near side. I should say just a straight steal of it. Goal kick for the Zephyrs. Under 7 minutes to go in this first half.
Hey, win the second.
Zephyrs able to work across midfield. It'll work back toward Lindstrom. Nice spin.
Yeah, I'm just struggling seeing, period. The sun's right now. Yeah.
Trenton Levine for the Hunters. Had it taken away. Nyquist intercepts the drop pass as he'll thread it through upfield. Played in the direction of Pollock as Pollock trying to back things down. Landon Beek.
Go on, Carson.
Free kick will come for the Hunters. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Daniel Foldis had the goal, about 4:45, and a misplay will come in front, and the Hunters put it in the net. Don't see a flag up. It was an awkward play, and it looked like it's going to be a goal for the Hunters. Now, a bit of a tough break for the Zephyrs results in the second Hunters goal of the day. Carson Radslow comes away with it.
Starting for the Hunters, 5-minute mark. Number 2, Carson Radslow.
Now the Hunters got an early goal in the first half, and now they have one here with a little over 5 minutes left to go as Radslow comes away with it. Just a tough break as goaltender Wise got screened off of it at the last second when a couple of Hunters came in. Now the wide open net for Radslow to tap it in. A little bit of a muted celebration initially. I think maybe some of the Hunters even thought, is that going to count? And indeed it did. Unfortunately, much to the chagrin of the home crowd. Stone's throw from the far side. Should say that's Madden Stone. Zephyrs trying to find something here in the final 4 minutes of the half, now down by 2. Hunter's throw from the far side. Shot blocked at point blank. Pollock right across midfield. Sets up Lindstrom. Lindstrom. Good job to cut in front of that. Martin will look to throw. He'll actually leave it off for Grady Severson to make the throw.
Hey, somebody come too!
Come on, boys.
Hunters will be able to run a bit the other way. Back the other way, Severson was able to get in front of it with Christian Levine, the trailing Hunter, on the play. Hunters working the back line, couldn't quite get it in front as it was a little wide and a whistle anyway. It'll be a free kick for the Zephyrs. Not much time to go in this first half. Beek will play it back.
Good. Hey, 1 minute, boys, 1 minute. Nothing in the box.
Quickly on the throw-in as they try to get it for Pollock. As Pollock had it blocked on the side of the net, it'll be a Zephyrs corner with a minute to go in the first half. Zephyrs need somebody to get down there and take this corner. Clock down to 50 seconds. They quickly get into it as the ball comes back to the tongue of the box. Severson. Final 30 seconds of the opening half. Saw the Hunters get an early goal and then a late goal. Moss able to spring it free, but then his attempt is blocked with the clock down to 10. Some hard play trying to force a free ball, and that will take us to the end of the first half. So the Hunters get the early goal a little less than 5 minutes into the game, officially credited to Daniel Fuldis. And then with a little over 5 minutes to go in the first half, it was Carson Raslow for the Hunters, giving the Duluth Denfeld side a 2-0 advantage as we go to halftime. We'll be back with some stats, highlights from that first half, as the Zephyrs will have some work to do in the second half. After the first half, it's Denfeld 2, Mahtomedi 0. We'll be back here on SCC Sports.
SCC TV is your home for high school sports.
And the Zephyrs find the buses to St. Paul once again.
Tune in all school year long for live broadcasts of Zephyr, Titan, and Bear sports. Inside the park, home run! SCC Sports can be found on Comcast Channel 19 or 801 HD in our viewing area. And most games will be streamed on our YouTube channel as well. SCC Sports, connecting you to your community.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine. Love, you're mine.
Love, you're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded.
be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
I can and I will.
Grateful for the highs, grateful for the lows.
I am talented, healthy, and strong.
The best is yet to come.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
Love.
Love.
love, love,
Love your mind.
Your mind.
Your mind.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
For nearly 150 years, American Humane Society has been a promise and a guiding light in the world of animal welfare. Our commitment to rescuing, caring for, and protecting animals sets a gold standard in care and compassion. As pioneers in the field, we've grown into a global authority, trusted to lead the way in nearly every arena of animal protection. We are the guardians of those who cannot speak for themselves. Join us, and together, we will create a more humane world.
No, no, no. Turn it down. Turn it off. Get a hand. Lose the bells and whistles. Drive without distractions.
Ever get the feeling life is sneaking up on you? And you're in over your head? Today, the world seems different. And you find yourself overwhelmed. You're facing new decisions, new expectations, new anxieties you never had to face before. What is going on here? If it feels like life is turning up the pressure, there's a resource that can help you sort things out. YourLifeYourVoice.org isn't just another app. It's a collection of ideas, interactive tools, and expert advice on how to navigate the challenges the world can throw at you. If you're feeling like you're in over your head with life, visit YourLifeYourVoice.org. It's time to come up for fresh air.
Welcome back to Mahtomedi High School. A couple of first-half goals for the visiting Duluth Denfeld Hunters. One came early in that first half, the other a bit more on the later side, as the Hunters looking to beat the Zephyrs for the first time in 4 years. They have a 2-goal lead as we will take a look at the first-half highlights. It's off the throw-in, that really pretty goal that was credited to Daniel Foldis. He'll just lean in and tap that one home. There's a big save made by the goaltender, Davin Wise. Wise having to make a couple of big saves. Another one here. A couple of Hunters converging in front. Zephyrs, not a lot of good scoring chances. You see one there that went off the crossbar from Parker Moss. They're coming off that long free kick, an unfortunate play where Wise collided with a teammate, and that allowed the ball to come free for Carson Raslow. And his goal late in that first half, making it 2-0 Denfeld. Well, that's where we stand. The Zephyrs find themselves in a hole they'll have to try to work their way out of in the final 40 minutes. Good first half for the Hunters. They'll look to keep that going on the other side. We'll step aside as well. Here on SEC Sports, we'll have the second half coming up on the other side.
SCC TV is your home for high school sports.
And the Zephyrs find the buses to St. Paul once again.
Tune in all school year long for live broadcasts of Zephyr, Titan, and Bear sports. Inside the park, home run! Don't miss any of the action as we bring you football, soccer, volleyball, hockey, basketball, and much more.
Misses high, and White Bear Lake will take the lead.
Want even more of the action? You can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube for all the highlights, stats, and updates you need. SCC Sports can be found on Comcast Channel 19 or 801 HD in our viewing area, and most games will be streamed on our YouTube channel as well.
Carries the puck into the zone. Road. A drive. Score! Nash Road game winner!
SCC Sports, connecting you to your community.
I'm trying so hard at practice. I don't want to let anyone down. Between homework, studying, and tests, I can't catch up. No matter what I do, I feel like I'm falling further and further behind. I don't even have time for my friends anymore. I don't think I can handle this. But you know what? I know where to go for help. I found the Your Life, Your Voice app. Every day is an opportunity to get better. Visit yourlifeyourvoice.org today.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Rome. I've played many roles in television and film, but today I'm speaking as myself about a cause that's very dear to my heart. The Cancer Prevention and Treatment Fund provides free help to those who have cancer and those who wish to prevent it. They've also banned cancer-causing chemicals from our homes and neighborhoods. Your donation makes a difference because 98 cents of every dollar pays for programs and services, not fancy salaries or events. As a mom, I'm thankful that they've helped ban cancer-causing chemicals from our toddler toys and baby bottles. They continue to fight the same fight to keep these chemicals out of our playgrounds, pizza, and soda cans. Please donate today to the Cancer Prevention and Treatment Fund at stopcancerfund.com.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old and found a puppy wandering alone. Growing up in a military family, pets weren't allowed, but I couldn't turn him away, and my family let me adopt him. That moment sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. 50+ years ago, Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because animals deserve our voice. And now, more than ever, they still do. American Humane Society saves lives and strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Each year, millions of animals end up in shelters, waiting for someone to give them a second chance. Your compassion can change a life. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
Love.
You're mine.
Welcome back to Mahtomedi High School. The Zephyrs in a hole as we start the second half against the Duluth Denfeld Hunters. The Hunters getting an early first half goal from Daniel Foldis, and then the late one that came from Carson Radslow. That was a little bit of an unfortunate play for the Zephyrs where the goaltender Wise got tied up with a teammate and then allowed the ball to pop free for a very easy tap-in goal for Radslow. Though the Zephyrs will start the second half, trying to find the offensive zone that eluded them for most of that first half. They only had the one really good scoring chance that went off the crossbar from Moss. Zephyrs control from their own end here, just underway, second half. Hunters in the white, now going right to left on the screen here in the second half, and the home Zephyrs in the navy going left to right. Hunters trying to work it toward the tongue of the box, as then it'll be played back toward midfield, headed in the direction of Radslow. New keeper for the Zephyrs here to start the second half. We'll get a note on that when we can. Hunters able to keep it through a couple of slide tackles. Now here it's Radslow with it. Radslow is trying to center it. Zephyrs get the throw from the far side. Hunters work it back toward midfield. It's a chance for the Zephyrs, and they score. It's going to be Maximilian Pollock. And a little bit of a disagreement over the ball. Oh, Max Pollock off the quick turn is able to get the Zephyrs on the board. Pollock, who called his name quite a bit so far, as he was able to tap that throw back to himself and then just work one over into the top right corner. Well, the Zephyrs start out the second half looking much stronger than a little bit of a tough first half at times. Well, the Zephyrs come out here in the early stages of the second half and cut that deficit in half on the Pollock goal. Works back toward midfield for the Hunters. It's Radslow out of the near corner. And a goal kick will come for the Zephyrs. Angles its way down toward the near side. The race to the ball as Pollock was closing on it, but able to be played away first by the goaltender Bradford. Pop toward the net by Chelbeck. Bradford kicks it away toward midfield. Approaching the first 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Zephyrs able to get a big goal that cuts that deficit in half. Now Bradford back on it from his own box. I believe the new Zephyr goalkeeper is Reed Hemingway. Tough to get that number from here. Zephyrs on the throw-in from the far side. Could be a throw from the far side for the Zephyrs.
Whoa, what the hell?
Sounds like they actually awarded a corner to the Zephyrs, who haven't had many of those.
Oh my God. Doing right on the yellow line, right there. Yeah, right there. Hey.
The Zephyrs will take the corner from the far side.
That's good, that's good. Up!
Well, they go the short way, and the Hunters had it played well. So it'll be a throw-in this time for the Zephyrs. Throw from the far side. Zephyrs will throw again from the far side.
Away! Run! Up!
Works its way back through the center of the field. Works over for Lindstrom on the near side. Lindstrom able to set up Shellbeck. Shellbeck centered it. It went off of a Hunter defender. Stretched upfield on the far side by the Hunters. Put in toward Hemingway, it's wide for a goal kick. Zephyrs angle it across midfield as it'll come free for Moss. Moss trying to center it for Pollock, but he was cut off. Coming through the center. Angled back toward the net, a chance, they score! As it came free for Moss on the near side of the net. And the Zephyrs have struck back with a pair, and they've tied this game 9 minutes into the second half. Beg your pardon, it's John Chelbeck on the goal. PA confirms Hemingway taking over in net for the Zephyrs as well. Well, the Zephyrs have completely flipped the script. They've come back with a pair and tied it up here. Just 9 minutes into the second half, they've erased that 2-0 deficit. Hunters will look to regroup. Nurmanen for Radslow. Radslow shoved down, and it'll be a free kick for the Hunters. Madden Stone will take the free kick. Waiting for everybody to get in their places. As Stone's free kick comes in, couldn't quite get the crosser, and it'll be a goal kick for the Zephyrs. So Wise plays the first half in net. Now Hemingway in net for the second half. Radslow on the near side. Couldn't quite keep it in play, as it'll be a throw for the Zephyrs. Hemingway boots it all the way into the Hunter end of the field.
Away! Shield!
Lindstrom on the header, comes into the near corner.
Right through his back. Like, what is that? He ain't even trying to go. What?
And a goal kick for the Hunters. We'll take a look at that race to the ball down in the near corner. There's some really great game audio from our crews. You can kind of pick up some of these conversations, wanting to know why wasn't an offside called on that equalizing goal a couple minutes ago. Trenton Levine tried to come ahead with it. Zephyrs will work it ahead. Here comes Chelbeck, as Chelbeck was screened off the ball, and that allows Bradford to come away with it. Quickly back ahead for Madden Stone. Zephyrs floated through the field as Moss tried to come ahead with it. Moss generates some space, and a save had to be made by Bradford. He just got the left hand on it to deflect it over the top of the net, and it's a corner for the Zephyrs. Take a look at that on replay as Moss is able to open up enough space to take a shot. Corner will come from the near side.
Over!
Works its way over everybody and out the back side for a throw-in for the Hunters.
Move for him.
Well, the Zephyrs scored twice in the first 9:01 of the second half to equalize the game after the Hunters took a 2-0 lead into halftime. Loaded into the Hunter bench, and we'll have another throw.
Mark up!
Oh, what a bounce back in the second half for the Zephyrs so far. A little bit tough sledding in that first half, but came out nicely here in the second with goals by Pollock and Shellbeck. Hunters trying to work it deeper into the Mahtomedi end. Pass a little bit out of reach. Now it'll work back for Nurmanen as he lobs it over toward the far side.
Hey, mark off. Mark off. Probably goal mouth. Probably goal mouth.
Hunters will have a throw in from the far side. Lobbed in as the Hunters will score. The second time that a throw has resulted in a Hunter goal today. Trenton Levine puts the Hunters back on top here in the middle stages of the second half. Another well-placed throw-in and the header off of Trenton Levine. Hunter's first goal came off a really good throw-in. That was the goal scored by Daniel Foldis. So the Hunters are back on top. Here a little over a third of the way through the second half.
Away! Good!
Mahtomedi responded to a 2-goal deficit. Now they'll need another one as the Hunters will look to turn it upfield and run ahead. Worked off toward the far side. Angled back into the middle for Foldis as Foldis' shot was blocked as Hemingway just able to get to it as a Hunter came flying in toward the end. Zephyrs on the near side throw-in.
Away! That's all right. Ain't nothing over.
He's too known for a little bit of high-scoring action last year. 9 total goals in that game. The Zephyrs had 6 of them in the win in Duluth.
Get off your foot. That's all right, Jack. It's all right. Away. Good. Hey, good ball, Matt.
Hunters angle it upfield. Racing after it ahead will be Levine as he has it knocked from behind by Moss. Trenton Levine, we should say. Goal kick will come for Hemingway. To close in on the midway part of the second half. The Hunters back in front after they watched their 2-0 lead evaporate in the first 9 minutes of the second half. It will be played for Pollock as then whistles blow for offside. Free kick for the Hunters, as this will be over Radslow, and it'll be a goal kick the other way for the Zephyrs. Radslow was able to turn it upfield briefly. And we get another whistle, and a free kick will come for Denfeld once again. Now midway through this second half. Novak Doyle will take the free kick for the Hunters. As he gets into it, comes in toward the net as the Hunters will punch it up out of play over the top of the net through the football uprights.
Hey, try to keep it here.
Hemingway's goal kick. Results in another throw for the Zephyrs. Hunters will make a substitution. Though Doyle will handle the throw in instead, as then he hands off for Madden Stone. Bounding ball, Hemingway came up and nearly lost it and was able to keep his grip on it. Toward Shellback, but offside. midfield for Vidovic. Still a long way to go in this one. Zephyrs down by 1. Hunters entered the second half with a 2-goal lead. The Zephyrs with 2 quick goals to equalize, but the Hunters able to answer and regain the lead. Was caught on the fly by Hemingway off the throw. Hunters have scored twice off of well-placed throw-ins of their 3 goals. Zephyrs will look to work the far boundary. Nice job to keep it open as a chance trickles just wide as going to the ground was the goaltender Bradford. The Zephyrs did have a chance, but sent just wide. We'll take a look at the replay. Bradford stumbled a bit as he was trying to go back to his right. Approaching 15 minutes to play.
Shield! Good.
The Hunters will have the goal kick coming here.
Everything we got.
Foldis will leave it off on the throw-in. Zephyrs quickly back the other way, trying to get it for Max Pollock.
Hey, quick, up. 1-7.
Well, thank you again for joining us here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Rare weekday matinee game. Zephyrs will float one over the top of the net. Shellbeck. This will hop its way back toward the goaltender Bradford after it hopped over his teammate. Bradford a little slow to get up as he does get to his feet. Bradford might have tripped over the Zephyr inadvertently.
Is it where he kicked me?
Pollock was closing in on the play. Hunter's free kick carries across midfield.
And for the Hunters, number 8, Jack Grohowski.
Jack Skorchowski will come back in for the Hunters here for the final stretch. Zephyrs need an equalizer. Flipped back toward the far side in front of the Hunters bench. Hunters send it back into the Zephyrs side.
These kids keep playing right where I have to look for the side.
Zephyrs trying to find some late magic. 11 minutes left to go in the game. Laid back up on toward the far side.
Hey, nothing quick, nothing quick. That damn wind propeller. Carson, help him do it. Away! Good, man. Good! Everybody up!
Hunter's able to clear back off the throw-in.
And for the Zephyrs, number 19,
Levine. Jolibek tried to work it upfield. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Zephyrs rallied from down 2, but find themselves behind once again here. We work our way toward the final minutes as the play comes ahead. As getting spun around was Chelbeck. We'll get a whistle, and the penalty. The question is going to be, where was it? Was it outside the box or was it in the box? Referee is pointing. It looks like it's going to be a penalty kick for the Zephyrs as Parker Moss looks like he'll line up to take it. So Moss steps into it. Oh, a diving stop by Bradford going to his left as his teammates fired up to meet their goaltender, which for now may be a game difference making stop with still 8.5 minutes to go. Now take a look at the penalty kick by Moss. Bradford making that stop and preserving the Hunter lead. Hemingway couldn't quite pull it in. Now it kind of pops back to him. 8 minutes remaining. So unfortunately, Moss not able to equalize the game on the penalty kick, and the Hunters stay in front as Moss comes ahead. Moss, another chance. This time he scores. So Mahtomedi does get the equalizer after all. Bradford, who might be playing in a little bit of pain. We saw him go down earlier in the half. What an effort here as this one goes through the legs.
Scoring for the Zephyrs at 73 minute mark of the game, number 10, Parker Moss.
So the Zephyrs equalize the game with 7:45 left. Moss, the leading returning goal scorer for the Zephyrs from last year. What a dramatic final stretch of this game. Moss was stopped on the penalty kick. They're going to wave the goal off. So they wave the goal off, and then they hand out a yellow card. There's a lot to sort out here.
No.
So everybody had taken their place. The only thing I can think of is there was an offside in there somewhere. So those of you who may have been following the World Cup, offside can be a very unforgiving rule. No doubt about that. Well, that was a very late reversal. Well, the Zephyrs have had opportunities to equalize twice. One was stopped on the penalty shot, and then one was taken off the board.
Watch 30, he's going in. Good.
This comes in on Bradford with 7 minutes to go. Hunters work it back into the middle of the field. And at risk of saying too much, as someone who does not come from a soccer pedigree, a little tough for me to analyze that reversal as well. It was an offside that was decided after the fact. Did not look on the replay like the hand may have come in contact with the ball.
Check. Look up, find your run. Good, Seth.
Ahead for Pollock.
Hey, mark up, nothing over.
Certainly don't think I have seen that where everybody lined up to get the game back underway and then abruptly they pulled the goal off the board.
Nothing over.
I've seen that happen in some other sports.
Good,
I always ask myself, if there was a question, why did they wait so long to ask the question about the scoring play and that was doubtful? As this will angle over on for Radslow. Radslow, block trying to get it back in front with 4:45 left.
Get in there. Even though it's us, man. Hey, stop the clock. Why?
In for the Hunters, number 15, Malachi Smithy.
Officials will put some more time back on the clock after the Hunters made the late game substitution.
Jacks.
A little bit of a controversial finish here at Mahtomedi High School today. Zephyrs had the penalty shot that was stopped by Bradford, and then the goal that was waved off moments later. Madden Stone will set up for the free kick. Stone right into the wall. Stone following up. Then for Radslow. Put it in front as it'll deflect free back up the box. Under 4 minutes to go.
Turn! Get it up! Good!
Zephyrs will look for a third chance to equalize.
Good job!
We approach 3 minutes to go. We're not there yet, but I was curious. A couple years ago, they changed the rule so the game would immediately end in a draw if it does end. It does reach the end of the game with the score tied. But the Zephyrs are running out of time right now under 3 minutes to go. Wild second half that saw the Zephyrs erase a 2-0 deficit. But then the Hunters went back in front. Ball leaks its way back toward the Zephyr goal. We'll get a whistle and a foul called on Mahtomedi. It looks like it'll be outside the box.
Reed, how many? 4. Oh, yeah.
Down to 2:20 left to go. Newmanin will take the free kick. He angles it off of a Zephyr. You'll hear that loud contact. Great field audio being picked up by our crew with under 2 minutes left to go. Newmanin. Zephyr trying to keep it in play. Newmanin was able to keep it alive. A shot was blocked from the mid part of the box. Approaching a minute and a half, and we'll get a foul on the Zephyrs, which is not going to help things. Hunters quickly up for the free kick. Then will come back for Caleb Nyquist, as Nyquist, unfortunately, was not able to advance that far. High shot comes in on Hemingway, who pulls it in. Zephyrs got to go with a minute left in regulation. Zephyrs quickly on the throw. Zephyrs lining up for a free kick down to 30 seconds. Down to 20 as a throw will come on the near side. Zephyrs got to corral it and get the ball back in play. We're down to 10 seconds. Headed out the back, and that will likely do it. Zephyrs did get the corner away, but the game will come to an end. So a wild second half. The Zephyrs come back from down 2-0, but the Hunters get the go-ahead goal from Trenton Levine, and they hold on in a wild and difficult finish for the Zephyrs. They had 2 chances to equalize or perhaps even win this game. They had a penalty kick that was stopped by the goaltender Bradford, and then more controversially, it appeared the Zephyrs had scored a goal that would have equalized the game. And after they'd all lined up to get the game back underway, the officials on the side with the flag abruptly waved off the goal. A tough finish for the Zephyrs, as the Hunters will win over Mahtomedi for the first time since 2022, and just the second time in their last 11 meetings. We'll take a look at our game highlights for you. The Hunters with a couple of goals in the first half. The first one there coming for Daniel Foldis. Zephyrs had one go off the crossbar. That was their best scoring chance of the first half. Then late in the first half, Carson Radslow with the goal off the unfortunate collision between the goaltender Wise and a Zephyr teammate. And in the second half, the Zephyrs rallied. Max Pollock with the game's first goal for the Zephyrs. That got it to 2-1. Yes! And then the game was tied by John Shellbeck. So it was 2-2 at the time. And the Hunters taking advantage of another throw-in, the go-ahead goal for Trenton Levine. And that proved to be the game-winning goal, as here's the penalty shot that was stopped by Bradford. And then here will be the controversial no goal. As it appeared, Parker Moss had scored to tie the game, but the officials pulled it back after a couple minutes. And that leads to the Hunters getting the victory here in Mahtomedi this afternoon by the final score of 3-2 in the season opener for both teams. And the Hunters come to the Twin Cities and they pick up the win here at Mahtomedi. After last year, the Zephyrs up in Duluth beat the Hunters by a final score of 6-3. Thank you all for joining us here on this Friday afternoon. As we'll take a look at our upcoming broadcasts. Of course, fall sports season now underway. Excited to bring some pretty exciting action to you. We'll have some girls volleyball on Wednesday. Irondale against Tartan. Football season kicking off a week from yesterday. Rochester Century and Tartan. That'll be 6:30 start on Thursday, and then White Bear Lake Mahtomedi volleyball a week after that. Stay tuned, of course, to our SCC social media for updates about where we're going to be. So the Zephyrs take a tough loss this afternoon. Controversial finish. The Parker Moss equalizing goal waved off at the last moment as the Hunters come to the Twin Cities and they get the win over Mahtomedi this afternoon, as the Zephyrs looking to roll it back to the section final game as they did a year ago. Fortunately, not the start they hoped for, as they fall today by a final score of 3-2. On behalf of David Schuyler and our whole crew down in the truck, our camera crew up on the roof. Of course, that great audio throughout the game, great sound work, great sound engineering by our team. As we'll sign off from here, the final Denfeld 3 and Mahtomedi 2. We'll catch you next time from a field near you.